Good morning, guys. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Today is March 17th, 2020, and I am joined here with my friend Clover and his good luck charm, Howard, the ladybug. I thought that today would be a really great day to do a little mini lesson on Clover. And most of you have met Clover before, but there's actually quite a few of you who have never met him before because he is a new Komochi character. So I thought today would be a really fun day to tell you a little bit about Clover, some of our favorite things about him, and then also read his book to you. So before I get started, though, I want to start today's check-in with a feelings check-in, like we're going to do every single day. So this is my feeling today. Can you guys guess what it is? Go ahead and say out loud, what feeling is that? If you said excited, you are right. I am so excited. I love St. Patrick's Day, you guys. It is one of my favorites, which not a lot of people feel like St. Patrick's Day is, but I love eating corned beef. I love wearing green, and I don't know, I just really like the day. It makes me happy and makes me really excited. How are you guys feeling today? Do you like St. Patrick's Day? Let's get into it because Clover is really, really excited to be here today on Clover's most favorite day of the year. But you know what's really funny about Clover? Clover is absolutely one of the kindest friends that you're ever going to meet. He's so warm, he's so welcoming, he's so inviting, he always wants to be around people. But he is so forgetful. And when I say forgetful, oh my goodness, he literally doesn't even remember when his birthday is sometimes. He forgets what play date he's supposed to be going to. He always loses his lunchbox. He forgets his homework. I mean, this guy forgets it all. What is he? What is Clover? His name kind of gives it away. But if you said that he's a four-leaf clover, you're right. He has 1, 2, 3, 4 leaves. And what we know about four-leaf clovers is that they are supposed to be lucky. He is the most unlucky four-leaf clover you'll ever meet because he is so incredibly forgetful. He loses everything. He's late to almost everything. He never wakes up to his alarm. Oh, he just feels like every day he has the worst luck ever, which is why he carries his lucky ladybug Howard with him. Howard reminds him, "Psst, you're supposed to turn in your homework now. Psst, don't forget your jacket up at Alto Field. Psst, don't forget to call your mom." Howard is that lucky charm that really just helps keep Clover sane. Some of the things about Clover that I love are his feelings, and I want to share those with you. He actually keeps his feelings in his head. Some of our Komochi friends feel their feelings in their belly. Some of them feel them in their hearts. He feels a lot of his feelings in his head. And his very first feeling that I'm going to pull out is definitely a big descriptor of him, is friendly. Clover is so incredibly friendly. So Clover lives on Komochi Way, which is the street that all the Komochi friends live on. And most of them live in tree houses, but he actually doesn't have one home. He loves to go camping. So what he does is he actually moves his home all around the street depending on what kind of a day it is. He likes to just move around. So he'll pitch his big, beautiful yellow tent and he'll start a fire, a little campfire every night. And he, because he's friendly, invites all the Komochi friends over and they sit around the campfire. And what do you guys think they make together every night? Yeah, s'mores. They're the best s'mores. So they sit around every night and they share how their day went and they share some s'mores. But one other feeling that he has, which I think is a hard feeling for him, is the feeling that he gets every time he forgets something. Whenever he forgets to tell his friend happy birthday, whenever he forgets where his tent is because he moves it all the time, whenever he just simply forgets to do something, he feels disappointed. Have you guys ever felt disappointed before? I'm feeling very disappointed to not be at school. I feel really disappointed not knowing when we're going to be back at school. And I feel very disappointed that I don't get to share St. Patrick's Day with all of you guys, wearing green and laughing. However, his next feeling helps me so much when I feel disappointed and absolutely helps him when he's feeling disappointed. And that is optimistic. Does anybody know what it means to feel optimistic? You may have never even heard of this feeling before. It's an amazing feeling, and I try so hard every single day to be optimistic. Being optimistic means that you wake up in the morning or at any point during the day and you think positive thoughts. So even if you're feeling completely overwhelmed, you stop and you think about positive things. So, for example, if you wake up in the morning, oh no, sorry guys, my camera is sort of slowing down a little bit. Oh, I think we're back. So if you wake up in the morning and you think to yourself, oh, today is going to be the best day ever, you are thinking optimistic. If you wake up instead and you say to yourself, ugh, today is going to be the worst, I don't want to get out of bed, nothing good is going to happen today, that is you being pessimistic. That is the opposite of optimistic. So when you think that good things are going to happen, most of the time good things do happen. When you think that negative things are going to happen, most of the time negative things are going to happen. And so one of my most favorite things about Clover is he is so incredibly optimistic. And one of the strategies that he uses to stay optimistic is called the disappointment snap. And literally all you do is you kind of sway your arm and you snap. And if you can't snap, that's okay. You can just kind of sway your arm over and you say, oh, well, maybe next time. So I have had to miss out on some really great things because of what's going on with the coronavirus. And I have felt very, very disappointed throughout so many of these things that I'm not able to do, whether it's seeing friends or going to birthday parties or even going to a wedding. So disappointed. But I am trying so hard to take some lessons from Clover and tell myself, it's okay, I can be optimistic. Oh well, maybe next time. Oh well, we can reschedule. Oh well, I'm sure we can try again. You can use the disappointment snap even if you're doing something as simple as learning how to tie your shoes or reading a book that's really hard. Maybe you're working on a math problem that you just can't solve. Be optimistic. It's all about that growth mindset, right? I don't know it yet. But being optimistic and telling yourself, I can do this. Oh, well, I didn't get it right this first time, but I'm going to try again. That is you being optimistic, telling yourself that you can and that you will. And I love that so much about Clover. I think it's my most favorite thing about him. Because even though he messes up so much, he makes so many mistakes, he's late to everything, he forgets everything, he always ends his day feeling optimistic. And this is definitely a good time for us to stop and remind ourselves to be optimistic and to not let those disappointed feelings bring us down. So you know what I'm going to do, because this video is a little long. I'm going to end this video here, and then I'm going to go ahead and record another one of me reading Clover's book so that you guys can either take breaks, or if you just don't really want to read his book right now, you can read it a little bit later. So thank you for meeting Clover. Do your best to keep your day optimistic and to keep your day friendly. And here's something I want to know. Who or what is your good luck charm? Who or what is your Howard? Who or what reminds you to do things or just makes you feel like you're more lucky and have better luck? Go ahead and let me know. I'm super curious. Okay, guys. Bye.